Welcome everybody, how are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay friends, so today we're going to try to finish this alpha. Today we need to finish the new keyway. For the alpha for the lock set of the outdoor door. Okay, so we're going to try to finish that today so we can apply in the asset, in the textures. So please remember, if you're new, subscribe, give it a like, share this content with others, leave a comment below. If you want me to also to try to help you with anything, write a comment here in the chat. And if you have the possibility, remember to support the channel. You have super sticker, super chat, super thanks, gifts. Remember that we create one goal. The goal is one single super chat, and I will deliver a PPR material file with you all and create a step-by-step video. Also, we have memberships, so we have different options. You have all the options here in the YouTube channel. Okay, so let's get started because we don't have too much time. Ay, pero... espérese. I need to remember that we have a spherical shape here. One moment, please. Okay, let's continue. Oh, we're good. I was thinking that maybe this is not good, but no, we're good. Okay, I can see that this looks good, but this part is not good. I don't like this part. I forgot to I forgot to move this up. Sorry. We should have a nice mesh. Just look. I like it. We're going to continue with this. So now let's fix the other side. Okay, as you can see, I am using a sphere to just snap. I am not using I don't know if you know a better method. I am not using like the shrink wrap, because I think that it is going to deform like in even the position of this. I don't want that. That's the only reason, but maybe the shrink wrap is the better option. I don't know. Just please let me know. You have another method, okay? So you can see that it is looking really good. Now let's fix the other side. something here first. I'm going to select this space. Perfect. It is good, but here I don't like this part. It is not looking as good as I thought. Okay, maybe I have another idea. Yes, now it is a little bit better. I like it, I like it. I think that we can continue. One moment. Oh, here, I don't like this part. This one is not good. This one is not good. Why? Why this is not good if I have the corners like this? Ah, no, look, the corners. Oh, just look, corner, but here no. These corners are not good. I'm going to change to this. First, let me delete this. Okay, great. Look, now we know we don't have those artifacts here in the corners, so I think that we are going to continue with this one. I am showing you different tips to handle high poly assets. Remember that you may need this when you are creating high poly assets. And I am not going to touch anything else. I am just going to continue with my my asset. I'm going to call this asset. The empty and the camera, I already have the camera, and the shading, I already have the shading. Let me check one thing, just cycle CPU. We can go, and this is our depth. Look. One moment. See if I can do something better. The bell is too strong. Can I reduce this? I'm going to leave it like that, and the only thing that I'm going to change is take this. I'm going to delete here. I'm going to create my own bevel in this part. Like that. This is not going to change. And here, instead of 0.005, 0.1. No, 0.1 is too much. Let's go with 0.25. I like this one. So now let's check. I am doing this bevel because we have a lot of bevel there. So now let's check. Design. This is the just in case if you want to know how maybe I should create a video about this, a short. Remember that now all the content is going to be short. I'm going to try to create videos once in a while, but the main content is going to be shorts. Okay. Okay, and now I am going to bake this. Let me save. Layer, layout. Sorry. Here, render image. I didn't check the settings for the final image. Have our image here and save as logset keyway. I'm going to call this keyway security dot. Okay, I'm going to save this one. I'm going to use the same. Okay, like in coding. Okay, save as keyway security door. Now let's save, and we're going to close this. We're going to save our file, of course. We're going to close this, and we're going to return to our door. Frontal door, frontal door. Okay, now I'm just going to object mode, texture paint, and instead of using the other one, I'm going to add a texture, new, open 3D alphas, and let's use the new keyway. And I'm going to make this bigger. Big. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it was too small. This a little bit bigger. Y verdad. Sigue chiquito. Más grande entonces. No mucho, tampoco así, no exageres. Ahí fue, un poquito más chiquito, ¿ya? Ya, este está bien. Veamos. Now we need to save. Nos vamos a shading. Let's go to shading. Okay. We are going to come here. And of course, we are not going to be using this. We need to use another technique. First, we're not going to use another material, we're going to use the same material. So we're going to delete, we're going to use this here, I think, or no, I don't remember how I connect this. Where I use something similar, I don't remember. Anyway, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use the same material. Connect this here. Okay, now we need to do this in the right way. Let me see. I have let me try to copy to the other log set because I don't remember how I did this. Okay. Let me see how I connect this. Okay, I connect this one in the material that I'm not going to use. Why I use another material here? This is weird. Why I use... Yes, I am not using this. Why I have this? I am not using it. Yes, I am not using this here. So this one is going to be for normal. This one is going to be for color. Let's connect these two. One in normal and one in color. First, let me select this. We need the black color, remember. A ver. Veamos dónde tenemos los colores. Select this. And I'm going to paste this here. I'm going to connect this one here. Say goodbye to that. Play the music again. Now normal X color. But I need to be really careful because I don't want the black to be in the other parts. Let me see. This is color, okay. So I must connect this one here, this one here, this one here, right? Deploy. This is what I want to do, but again, I don't want to have everything around me black, only what it's inside. So maybe I need to use the circle. Let me check again this one. Okay, I have the color, right? That in color, and here I have the circle. I have my circle that is going to cover. I need a hole. Okay, so let me select this, my circle. The circle is for no, this circle, no, I am doing something wrong. The circle is to add, no, but I think that we need it anyway. We need it, but the problem is, no, this is another circle. Okay, first let's add this circle. Okay, a ver, vamos a seleccionar esto to connect. This is for color. Yes, for color. Select this and move origin to the center of the mass. We are using this circle here for the... Okay, so I need to connect this to the... A ver, vamos a ver. Déjame ver. ¿Este círculo de qué es? Claro, es el círculo mayor. Ok. Esto abajo. Perfecto. Este también le conectamos acá. Claro, ya tenemos el hueco aquí. Perfecto. Incluso vamos a ver si está en el lugar correcto. Puede decirse que sí. Está bien, está bien. Déjame ver una cosita, un ratito. ¿Cómo hago para que sea así de increíble? Ah, ya sé, perdón. Tengo que yo mismo hacer esto, a ver. Vamos aquí la marca. Perdón. Entonces esto debe ser un poquito más grande, 37.5, veamos. Perdón, 37, 36.5, 36. Tal vez 35. Claro, ahí ya lo estoy viendo, 35, 35. ¿Qué tal si subimos esto un poquito más? 6. Ay, perdón, fue mucho. Vamos a dibujar de nuevo la esta, ¿ya? $130. Ahí. 130. Si a este le damos el keyway, a ver qué tal sale. Sí, podría ser así también. Claro, podría ser así. Déjame ver un ratito algo, ¿ok? 125 o 20 ya. 20 ya, dejémoslo en 20. Y un ratito, vamos con el... Ay, perdón. Necesitamos esto. Necesitamos esto. A ver, déjame un ratito apagar esto. Incluso es más pequeño. Entonces, chuta, mano. A ver, debería ser el mismo tamaño, pues entonces. Claro, debería ser el mismo tamaño. Debería ser el mismo tamaño. Ay, 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 a ver. Vamos un ratito. One moment, please. I'm going to use the same size for this circle, so I need to adapt what I have to this circle. 37 and create a new bump and connect that here. Okay, 37 and connect a new bump. And connect a new bump. Perfect. 37. Ya. Vamos a bajarle un poco más. A ver, primero veamos el bump que estoy usando acá. Ah, miércoles otra vez. One moment, please. Aspetta un attimo. Sí. Ah, no, this is for another circle. Let me copy this one. Let's select this again. Veamos. Este conectamos aquí. Right. Este normal le ponemos acá. Este normal le ponemos acá. Déjame ver un ratito algo. Correcto. Primero veamos el circulito un ratito. Circulito. Ya, de nuevo. Bien. Tenemos ahora sí. Déjame un ratito guardar esto. Voy a seleccionar esto y voy a poner que aquí. Ah, pero creo que ya no necesito esto. Pero bueno, veamos. Verán lo que voy a hacer. A ver, tenemos esto, ¿no? Ya. Seleccionamos esto. Correcto. Ya, a ver, vamos a corregir eso que hicimos allá. Texture Paint. Vamos un ratito a pintar todo esto. Puta, el Texture Paint solo se ve en mi... Oh, fuck, ok. Para esto déjame borrar esto y déjame pintarle bien por si acaso, ¿ya? Así lo traemos acá. Muy pequeño. Un poquito más grande. Tal vez, dejen ver. Creo que igual es muy pequeño. Sí, muy pequeño. Vamos a hacer un poquito más grande, ¿ok? Deja ver. Ya tenemos ahí. Ah, ya. Este tiene que ser el borde. Perfecto. Perfecto. Ya no se puede más grande. Perfecto. Creo que... Ah, perdón. Me faltó guardar. Save. Yes, perfect. We can make it even a little bit bigger if we want. But I think that it is looking good. And I'm going to keep this. Also, if we want, we can make this a little bit. Let me see something. We can no. Look. We can even make no. I was saying that this part's here, but I think this is looking good. So yes, for me it is looking good. I don't know, what do you think? What do you think? Now let's go with this part. Oof. Here we have something more fun. Uy. Let me think how we're going to manage this one. Here the one that I just created was this. Now we need this one. Okay, so I can see that maybe we're going to have one material for everything. Okay, that's the first thing. Or maybe I want the rusty iron here, right? No, I'm going to use only one material, and in the other side with a mask I'm going to create this new material here that's going to have more material with the rusty, with the alpha. Let me check about this because I need to paint it. Of course, the alpha is of course this alpha is different from the other one. We're just going to paint it in the right side, so no problem with that. Let me think. I am thinking. What should we do here? We need a mask, a circle, and the texture. Okay. Steering coated with paint. The same. Okay, so I am going to duplicate this material, of course. I'm going to duplicate this material with paint. Keyway. No, keyway. Okay. Now I'm going to select these two. Let me select everything here. This thing here. I saw it. A ver. Esto borramos ya. The first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new circle, but not in the same way that I did with this one. I'm going to use, first, I'm going to use the other technique because I already have the values. So I'm just going to use that, and that is going to be our mask. Okay. First, we need to select the first one, and the mask is this, and of course this. Control C. Okay. So first we're going to use shader. Select that. This circle is going to be smaller. No, 25 is too much. 22.5. Ay. And then I connect this in the factor, and this one is going to be here. This one should be here, I think. We're going to see. And this one is going to be here. Now let's connect. See? Yes, it worked. Perfect. Okay. Now let me connect, of course. I'm going to duplicate this one. Select this one here. I'm going to connect that there, or maybe, okay, let me go here. And let me go here. To connect this in normal and normal. That's the first thing. And the other thing is normal and normal. Okay, I think that This here is not as perfect as I thought, so maybe I need to make this circle a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller, this circle. A little bit smaller. The depth side. Thank you. Welcome to the depth side. Welcome for and thank you for subscribing to the channel. Please let me know where you're from if you want to share that with us, and also if you want to. I don't know if you are a beginner, if you are another artist, or if you are in the 3D industry. Maybe you are. I don't know. Let's share with us something about you, if you want, of course. And welcome and thank you again for supporting the channel and making it possible to continue growing. Okay, the circle is too big, I think. I think that this is still too big. Also let me bring no, I need to one thing first. We need to do something first to check if I am doing the right thing. First we need to move my circle. Why the circle is in the U? It's the circle. Let me verify that. No, it's an object. One, okay. It is an object, but why? Why like this? I don't know. Let me mark this to see. Okay. Let me mark this to see where is the circle. Which part is this circle? That is weird. Why I have that there if I should have this here? Let me one. Let me verify something. Tenemos este aquí, ¿no? Claro, en el centro. Claro, porque este está en 3, en el medio. Bueno, claro, tiene que ver también mucho el point origin, ¿no? Está bien. Tenemos que cambiar el circulito. Ok, perfecto. Vamos con shading. Sabemos dónde está. Vamos a mover ese circulito abajo. Let me move this down. Let me move this circle down. Circle. Here is my circle. I need to move this down. Down. I said down. Okay. Almost. 45. 30. A ver, vamos. Por partes. 35. Almost. 35, 20, 25. No, that was too much. 45. Jeez, maybe 45 is the number. Let me delete this. And also another thing, I want to make this circle a little bit smaller. It's the bottom right, 75. Let me try with 76. This is the circle. Sorry, I made a mistake. 75. This is not a mask. This is the mask, the circle mask. 21.5. 21.5 is a good option. 22. The problem is here. I don't like how this border is. Maybe 25 point. Just it can be like that. And I am using linear. What happens if I change this to constant? No. Okay. I think maybe I have an idea of what to do. No. Sorry. That was a mistake. The same. Yeah, okay, the black. Okay, this is the border. Ya. Entonces vamos haciendo pero oye, esta tontera sigue siendo así chiquita, o sea, sigo haciendo chiquito, pero esto no se hace chiquito. Let me try to with a very okay, I have this. This is my problem. This border, why it is like that? That is the only problem that I have. Okay. Sorry. I know what is happening here. Okay. We can fix it with a bevel because yes, I understand what is happening. This is the hard surface. Sorry. This is the hard surface. Yes, this is going to not look good. Let me try to handle this here. Okay, I have this here. What happened if I delete this? Maybe I should add a bevel. That's the only explanation. I'm going to delete that. So clear sharp. Let me see with that. Yes, it is a little bit better. What do you think? No, there's no need to add a bevel. What do you think? I like it. It is almost close. Maybe the other thing that we can do here is to create another circle like this one and put that outside the circle. So then we're going to have the material and the other thing. What do you say? Should we do that? Oh, but that connection is really difficult to do. The connection is very difficult to create for me. What is this? Any texture? This is another thing. Okay. We already created that. We already have our circle. Let's paint the. I'm not going to add a bevel just in case. I'm going to leave that there. I think that there's no need to add a bevel. There's no need to add a bevel in here. So let's continue with the texture. The texture is not going to be good. I need to create a new texture. Yes, I need to create a new texture because this texture is not going to help us. I have a lot of textures right now. Don't worry, all of this is going to be gone at the end because we're going to bake. With baking, we're going to delete all of that. So again, friends, remember this is a tiny piece of the door that is in reality part of a house, and the house is part of a city. Probably we're not even going to focus our camera on doors. But when we're going to focus, we're going to like put our camera on some part. Maybe we're going to see that, but you're going to say, oh, okay, and then why you're doing all of this? That's too much. Why we're wasting time doing a lot of this? Friends, remember that in streamings, I am using my project as an example to show you a lot of methods that I use, a lot of tips, a lot of tricks that you can use for 3D. Maybe you're not going to create a log set, but you are going to create maybe, I don't know, a robot, I don't know, another mechanical piece, another, I don't know, something like that, and you're going to use something of this if you're going to save, you want to save polygons. So that's the point of streamings. Remember, I am trying to save the low poly, trying to follow the low poly method, but if I have the opportunity to add some details, we're going to do it. That's why I am doing all of this. Remember, we're not wasting time. We are learning a lot. We are doing a lot of things here. That's why we spend a lot of times, because I am doing this here with you and explaining my point. The point of the channel, the goal of the channel is for you people to, if you are a beginner, to try to understand how things work. and don't be afraid about 3D, and go with this. If you are also another artist like me, with some time here, with some experience, and you're creating something, okay, share your work. If you're creating a game or a video or animation with 3D, even 2D, if you want, share that with us. I am trying to have a community to share our works, to have an indie community. Okay, that's the point of the channel. So please, friends, help me, give me your feedback. What other things you would like to do? I already prepared the script for the first short that I want to do. Let's see how this is going to be. And with that's the first step, and then I'm going to continue uploading more and more tips in this new short format. Okay, with that I can create more content for you. Shorter videos like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, it's too much for me. I spend too much time doing that, because I don't only show you one single thing. I try to explain a lot of things, especially when I talk about a specific topic. Okay, so the short format is better if we want to create more content and explain specific things. Okay, so let's continue. Let's create a new image texture. I'm going to call this image texture, new image texture. $40.96. I'm going to call security lock set keyway front. To call that front, new image, non-color, and cubic. Remember that the cubic is to make a smoother transition when we apply it. Okay, so I'm going to connect this here and connect this here. Now let's delete that, because I am not using this here, I am using this here. Now let me select this part. One thing first, no, let's create it. Let's create it. And save. And then what else should we do here? I really like the rusty iron. I really like this material. I think that this and the wood for now are my favorite ones. Let's see how the wall is going to be. The other I don't like it. The other ones I don't like it because are simple, are more easier to create. Okay, one thing that I see here, why this is... I am not using this anymore, of course. Perfect. So let's select this. Let me select this here. Let's go to texture paint. Let me now go here. Perfect. And let's go to texture paint. We already know the strategy. First let me before we do that, let me go to UV editing. Okay. I didn't I didn't create the UVs for this. Menos mal, mi pan, menos mal. Mark scene. Menos mal que me olvidé de crear aquí el mark scene. Let me select this one. Instead of angle base, let me change the conform at the same thing. I'm going to select this one. I'm going to rotate it 90. Okay, perfect. We're going to move that here, and I'm going to select this one and make this a little bit bigger. Oh, we can do something like this. Look, we can do something like this. I think that the size is enough. We can make it a little bit bigger if we want. Remember that we are doing that so the resolution of our alpha is going to be better. That's why we make this a little bit bigger. Okay, now let's go to texture paint again and let's paint our alpha. We already have the alpha that we just created today. Oh, I don't remember. Okay, let's test. Unfortunately, here we don't have the middle line for the edges here. That was a big help before. I just need to guess here. But no, I can fix this. No, I cannot fix. No, yes, I can fix this. First, let me redo this part. I can do the UVs again. Don't worry. Let me select all of this part, and that's why I like to do things like in this way. I remember the lines should be here in the middle. It is a help for the alphas. I just forgot about that. X faces, spaces. Let me delete that. And now let's select this one. Grid fill, perfect, but not in that direction. Oof, perfect. Now we need to do this again, the UVs. Select this again, conformal, worry. We rotate that 90. I'm going to do it like there. Now let's select my sorry, I made a mistake. I pressed the wrong key. Also I didn't activate my, yes, I forgot to activate my screencast. Please remember, if you're here, help me with those details, please. Remember that I am thinking about this and maybe I can forget about some things. So you are here for that, to remember me some important things here. Okay, I think that that's enough. Now let's return to texture paint. Now we have the guide. Look, I'm going to come closer. And now we can put this at the middle. This is too big. I don't remember exactly the, but we know we have the blue lines for the guides. A little bit smaller maybe. Here, maybe there. What happened? Why this is not painting? What happened? Please, I don't know what happened. I always, this is a Blender bug. I have this selected, I have this here, I have this here. Let's save. I don't know why this is not painting. Texture paint. I am selecting this. Sorry, I am in the wrong face, in the wrong view. Okay, let's texture paint again. Now let me check. Yes, now it is painting. I forgot it, I was in the other side. Okay, now let me put this in the middle. And no, it is too big. A little bit smaller. A little bit low, a little bit down. No, still too big. A little bit smaller. A little bit up. Maybe a little bit more smaller. Sorry. I almost do something. I forgot to press F to make this. Okay, there, I think that that's enough. Now let's go slowly and paint, and I think that this is the perfect one. So now let's save as just in our texture folder. Save this here, and let's go to shading. And now this is awful. I don't know. Let me close the no. Let me first select, and then I'm going to open this again. And look, it is really great. Look at that. So now we have both sides. Look at that. And the rusty, of course, outside. I think that we can add another circle outside to do the same effect like I have here, to make it even more realistic and closer to this effect. We can do that. It is going to take us a little bit of work, but I think that we can do it. And you know, friends, you know something? I already told you that I don't want to add brands to the log sets because this is too much. I mean the brands. What do you say? We should add a little brand here, or we just wait for another piece? I had some opportunities to add brands, but I didn't want to add brand because it was for me not necessary, because the pieces were too small. Were too small. Sorry. So we're going to think about that, okay? For today, we're going to finish because it's time for me to go to Twitch to continue with another project. Also, friends, another important thing. Don't go, please. I need to show you something about Twitch. I don't know if YouTube is going to ban my video for showing you Twitch, but this is very important information. You need to go to security and privacy. Need to settings, to security and privacy, and disable the generate. This content is for generative AI. I don't want to show you the Twitch window. I don't know if YouTube is going to do something with my video. That's why I don't want to show you. But these are the steps: settings, security and privacy, and disable that generate with AI, because Twitch is using your content right now to train the AI with no permission. I mean, I think a lot of, even Google, I think that is doing that, all of the apps, but I think that that's not fair. If they want that, they should do something extra. At least ask for our permission. For example, when I publish my content, I put no AI. I always disable that for no giving permission for AI. I don't want to. It is like making myself like it is going to damage my career. So I mean, we're going to have a long talk about AI, okay? Because I use AI for another things, but for 3D no, because I am doing 3D. So why I am going to use AI for the content that I am going to create by myself? It doesn't make sense. If you are, for example, a game developer, and you don't use AI, I mean you don't do 3D too much, so it's okay for you, in my opinion. I am not saying that that's a rule. In my opinion, just go to these new apps, download the assets. It's like going to internet and download free assets. You can do that, okay? But if I am doing 3D, I am not going to use AI, because I am showing you this 3D. I think that we're going to have a special streaming testing the AI apps, the most the apps that I have a lot of ads right now about those AI apps. We're going to have a special streaming talking about that and testing in live stream about those apps, okay? So please send me suggestion about the AI apps, and I'm going to send that message to the Discord server, okay? And send me some examples, and we're going to test that in live stream. Okay, we're going to have a special streaming about that, and we're going to have a long talk about that. Okay, so that's all for today, friends. That's all for today. Let me close. I don't know if I want to close. I want to. Yes, that's all for today, friends. I'm going to, let me go here. This one is looking better, so I'm going here. The only thing is that now, because this is a Blender bug, this part becomes like black. That's not good. Let me no, I'm going to leave it like that. No, don't worry. Okay, friends, so that's all for today. Please remember, if you are new, help me help the channel, subscribing to the channel, leave a comment below, please give it a like to the content, send me your feedback, maybe in the comments, what kind of content you would like to see. Remember that I am going to go with this new format that are short videos. So if you want to know something about that, please let me know. This is going to be easier for me to create shorter content, so we are going to have more content about specific topics. Okay, you can follow me on Twitch, you can follow me on Kik, on my social media accounts, X, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find me online as Fran Salazar Cole, remember. And if you want me to collaborate with your project as a freelancer, you can contact me. You have my email, you have the Discord channel, you have the social media accounts, you have Upwork, you have LinkedIn, you have a lot of ways to contact me. Okay, and if you want, also you can finally, if you want to support my work, you have super stickers, super chat, super thanks. We have a goal every streaming. With the goal, I deliver to all the community the PBR file of the material that we create here. Remember that I don't download images, I don't download textures. We create this here. I create here this in live stream with all of you. All the materials that you see here, the metalness, the wood, all the materials that we created here, it was here in live stream with you all. So if you want me to share the file of a specific material, just one single super chat, an easy goal to achieve. One single super chat, any color, and I will deliver that to you all. And also I will create a step-by-step video explaining how I created that material. Okay, what else? We have, I already told you, we have memberships. For members, we have 3 special videos, 2 of the Unity Learning Path, and also another one about the special streaming where we created 3 animations in live stream. It was like a 4.5 live stream. We created 3 animations mixing 2D and 3D concepts, and also what else do we did there? What else we did there? We play with shading nodes and physics. And finally, we have also a PayPal link, and even better, you can get one of my assets. If you want assets for your games and animations, you can visit my TurboSquid profile. Here you'll find high poly and low poly assets. I am creating the male topology base mesh. We have already the female, but this new male is more challenging because I follow the muscles. I make a very strong character, and I try a new edge flow method here. It is right now. I completed to cover all the gaps with quads, but right now I need to improve the edge flow, because in some parts, like in the knees, I think that the edge flow is not helping. In the shoulders, in the chest and the back, some small parts I need to change some things, but that's why I'm taking too much time to finish the male topology base mesh. So once I finish, I'm going to upload that here. Also, if you want sculptures for 3D printing, remember that we have Coles 3D. In Coles 3D we have a lot of sculptures, a lot of figures here that you can print this. We have different characters from different franchises, from different shows, from different movies. You have here, remember that right now we're creating 2 more characters, one in Twitch and one in Kick. Once I finish them, I'm going to upload those here. In a few minutes we'll continue with the Twitch characters, so don't go to Twitch to follow me there, okay? We also have a third option, that is CG Trader. CG Trader, here in CG Trader you're going to find my sculptures, my first sculptures, my assets, and you're going to find here exclusive low poly environments that you can use for a game, I don't know, for an animation. This was made in Blender, of course, so if you want to use this on Unity or Unreal, you need to make some adjustments, of course. For example, the way of how you connect textures. If you use this for Unreal, the water, you need to recreate that. The land, the island, you need to recreate that. That's a requirement. But the assets, the buildings, the plants, the props, all of that, you are going to have the Blender file here. I did this for Unreal, so I needed to change the units and resize the props. Yes, that's all for today, friends. Today maybe many people was not didn't join to the live stream. That's okay, don't worry. Maybe tomorrow we're going to have a better audience, more audience tomorrow, and new people maybe. But special thanks to all of you and for the people who joined today into the channel. I'm really grateful with that. I really appreciate your support, and if just remember to share the channel with everyone else, okay? With anyone that you know. That's all. Thanks for coming. Please remember to subscribe, and see you in the next one. Tomorrow we'll continue with this project, okay? If nothing happens.